Hi everyone, welcome to my week 2 summary. I hope that you are enjoying your studies and have kind of gotten into what in the Army we call a battle rhythm, kind of knowing what you want to do first and how you want to approach your assignments. That said, I hope you are taking at least a day just to yourself. Try to put aside the schoolwork. If you're taking 2 courses, that might be very challenging. So at least a few hours off of both work and coursework, because it's important for you, to maintain your work-life balance. It doesn't do you any good to take courses if you're going to be unhappy while you're doing that. So just, think about that. Like I said, make sure you're taking time for yourself, because it's more important than you stressing out about having a perfect assignment. Okay, so I don't have that much to talk about today, just a few things. First thing, some of you are still kind of what I call double posting in the writing assignments, and I think this must be kind of fairly common, because if you don't know, but I hosted a webinar with the brand new UoPeople students. So there's a developmental course called University 1001, and I taught it last term. So this term I was asked to host a webinar with them, and we had a great turnout. But so in the chat, several students asked if they needed to write in Moodle and then upload a paper. And we kept saying, no, you don't need to do that. Just the paper is fine. So I'm not sure where that's coming from, but you do not need to do that. If you upload your paper as a Word document or PDF or some other word processing software, there's no need to type in a Moodle. It's just extra work for you, and the formatting may not be right anyway. So, you're welcome to, but hopefully the peer assessors are not grading what you type in Moodle, because again, the formatting, isn't going to be right. So I would suggest saving yourself trouble and just upload into Moodle. Let's see, as far as your papers, APA style requires a title page, and there are several of you who are not, you don't have a separate title page. So be sure that you know what goes in a title page. Once again, if you turned in a paper, I edited it yesterday and sent those out to you. So if you did not have a title page, I showed you what that was supposed to look like. Or if you didn't do it exactly correctly, I showed you that too. So, just keep studying your APA formatting. Like I said last week, it's kind of hard just to go to Purdue OWL and start looking, start reading the website. But you can go there and look at sample papers. Maybe the best thing for you to do is go into the Learning Resource Center, and the portal that says Academic Integrity /APA, that has a tutorial, a video. So it takes you from start to finish, how to write a paper, how not to plagiarize. So if you're still having a lot of corrections from me, maybe go watch that tutorial, because like I said, APA formatting is going to dog you your entire college career, and I don't want it to. I want you to be able to focus on the content and on the learning. So just get those rules down. I'm always here to help you. I'm happy to meet over Teams if I've written some comments or something that aren't clear on your paper. we can go through that together. I'm here for whatever you need. There was as far as rating and responding to at least 3 of your peers, all but one of you just did a great job with that. So very good, because I have started subtracting points. So, I would say if you respond to somebody, that's probably the time to rate them. You don't have to rate more than 3 or respond to more than 3. I think it's good to read as many of them as you can, because, we have some really good writers in this class, and you can learn more information from them, but you've also got a lot to do. So again, you can read as many of those posts as you want. I would ask that if somebody asks you a question, so when they're responding to your post and they ask you a question, I would like you to go back in and answer that question. If you're sitting in a classroom and somebody asks you a question, you're not just going to stare at them, you're going to respond. So this is, again, kind of the same, it's trying to mimic the real face-to-face classroom. So just keep an eye on that little, unread posts. And if one of them is to you and they ask you a question, please respond to it. And I notice most of you are addressing each other in the writing. You're saying, Daniela, that was great, or whatever. So again, that's just etiquette, just calling people by name, even when, we can't see them. So I have added a second Teams meeting. So we still have the Teams meeting on Saturday mornings at 9 o'clock Eastern, which is GMT -4. It's 8 o'clock a.m. UoPeople time. But I have more people kind of west of me this term. So I've added another meeting Monday evening at 8 p.m. Eastern time, 7 p.m. UoPeople time. So hopefully you can, join us in those. What I've been doing is just going through the assignments. So unless somebody has something different that they need, the meeting on Monday is, seems to be maybe more questions about, writing and citations and references, because by Monday, hopefully you've at least started your assignments, right? But those meetings can be anything that you need them to be. They're for you. And then, of course, you can always reach me by email. I try to respond very quickly. So other than that, I think that's about all I have. I'm really enjoying getting to know you, and I hope that you are, feeling happy that you're at UoPeople, because we're happy to have you. And let me know, whatever you need from me. All right. So hope to see you at the Teams meeting, but if not, I'll see you in the course room.